Hello, everyone, and welcome to this, discussion. I assume many of you have never heard of this creature called the Thin. It was only recently sighted, only about maybe 2 weeks ago. That day, a man known as Captain Quirky disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. His friends, his family, no one. But there was one photo that remained, showing an image of the Thin. The origins of the Thin were unclear, but there were many theories. One, that the Thin was maybe a mutated Enderman that has somehow began to look like a human. Others say that it's a spirit that wanders the forests, lurking for its next prey. My personal theory is that the Thin, it doesn't have an origin. I believe the Thin has been around since the dawn of time, but only recently has man found it with all of the excavating and moving of forests, and the Thin is retaliating against that. You see, the Thin would have existed for maybe thousands or even millions of years. But when man started to cut down the forests, that allowed the Thin to see them. And the Thin did not like that. So we should say, Captain Quirky met a similar fate. Many people around that area had beginning to disappear, and Captain Quirky was just another victim of that. But he was the only one who was able to give us a definite photo of the Thin. Many began to speculate what actually happened to Captain Quirky. Many think that the Thin just ate him, but I see no need for the Thin to actually eat. I believe that the Thin simply took him to his lair. You see, there have been many sightings of strange caves. Many have trekked into them. None have come out. I believe the Thin lives in a complex tunnel system, and that is where he keeps all his victims. Shortly after Captain Quirky went missing, his family called the local police and got a search for him. As they searched, many of them went missing in those woods. An even bigger search awoken, but nothing happened. Many went into the caves and then found nothing. Many then wondered what happened to the Thin, whether it just disappeared or whether it was just a local hoax. Well, I don't think it was a hoax. You see, I think that the Thin is still out there. He simply just moved like any other would. He saw that the attention was getting too high, so he decided to move. This opened up that the Thin has intelligence. At least some intelligence. I don't really know. He has some sort of intelligence. But we can be sure that he at least has the intelligence of a human. For the Thin to have actual sentience or intelligence is, concerning. This means the Thin could be plotting something. Maybe something to end humanity altogether. But I don't think we'll know that, at least for now. Some ways to avoid the Thin. If you're ever walking around, you want to have precautions. One of the ways to avoid the Thin is to go into a dense forest and try to just walk around. Take a hike in the forest. The forest is a nice place to walk around. It's not bad. Why don't you get some fresh air out there? Another precaution you should take around the Thin is to make sure You are totally alone. Yes, because if you are alone, the Thin is less likely to attack you, because he is more likely to go after large groups of humans than just small ones. Just make sure you take these precautions. This will ensure your survival against the Thin. I'm sure many of you wonder who I am. Well, I can't really tell you that. But it is a little suspicious that Captain Quirky is gone, yet this is on his channel. Don't you think? Because the Thin is always watching